Once upon a time, in a small Efik village nestled along the Cross River, two identical twin boys, Akpan and Udoh, were known far and wide for their love of mischief. With skin the color of rich earth and smiles as bright as the sun, they were impossible to tell apart, except for one thing: trouble followed everywhere they went. From a young age, Akpan and Udoh took great delight in playing pranks on the villagers. They would tie palm fronds to the ankles of unsuspecting fishermen, causing them to stumble, and sneak into farms to release goats that would eat the crops. Even their own parents were not spared. One evening, they swapped their father's favorite hat with a bundle of yams, causing an uproar in their compound when he couldn't find it. The twins were clever, always blaming each other, and with no one able to tell them apart, they always got away. The villagers grew weary, but they could never stay mad for long. The boys' laughter was infectious, and soon all would be forgiven. One day, as the festival of Ikombi approached, Akpan and Udoh decided to play their biggest prank yet. The village elders were preparing for an important ceremony, one that honored the spirits of the river, Ibibio. Disguising themselves as masked dancers, the twins swapped the sacred offerings with small stones, causing confusion and embarrassment during the ceremony. The elders were furious. But as the twins celebrated their mischief that night, something unexpected happened. While resting by the riverbank, they heard a strange melody. Emerging from the river was Atim, the river goddess. Her hair flowed like water, and her eyes sparkled with ancient wisdom.
"You have caused chaos in my village,"
she said, her voice both gentle and fierce.
"Now, it is time for you to face the consequences of your actions."
The twins tried to run, but their legs felt heavy, as if bounded by the very water that surrounded them. In a flash, they found themselves trapped in a mysterious mirrored forest. Every time they tried to escape, they would run into their own reflections, unable to tell who was real and who was the copy. No matter where they turned, they were lost in the maze of their own deceit. Realizing their mistake, Akpan and Udoh cried out in remorse. They promised to end their tricks and pleaded for forgiveness. Atim appeared once more.
"Only through honesty can you find your way out."
The twins, humbled and scared, confessed all their pranks to each other and the spirits. When they admitted who was responsible for each prank, the mirrored forest dissolved and they found themselves back on the riverbank. The next morning, they returned to the village, no longer mischievous boys, but wiser young men. The villagers, surprised at the change, forgave them, and from that day on, Akpan and Udoh used their cleverness to help the village, ensuring peace and laughter. And so, the tale of the twin tricksters who met the river goddess became a story passed down through generations, reminding children that even the cleverest tricksters can meet their match if they forge the value of honesty and respect.